It Out with Dr. Vince. This is Dr. Vince Pellegrino. I'm a professor of communication here at Hofstra University for the past 21 years. And I've been doing this show, Talk It Out, for the past 3 years. I'm also a board-certified therapist, and I've been writing a book called No More Gay Shame, Talk It Out, as well as a column I write for Edge Magazine. I've got, I've written at least 30 or 40 articles for Edge Magazine, and now I'm getting quite a nice number of articles for the Huffington Post, all on issues regarding the gay community, on every aspect. Most recently on gay elitism, on gay aversion therapy, if you can believe it, that it's still being done in 48 of our states. And and many other issues that affect the gay community, as well as the good things about being gay. And by all means, I always tell my audience, people, if you're gay and you're afraid, reach out. There's a lot of people in the community who will embrace you and help you to. And we have one of them right here in our studio. His name is Mr. Joe Gulla.
Hey, Dr. Vin.
Hi, Joe. Joe has written a wonderful play called
The Bronx Queen.
Gee, I wonder what that means.
But you know what? You're going to find out during this interview. It's not as simple.
Joe, we're going to be talking about Italiana, being Italian and Catholic. And you had the wonderful experience of living in Italy for 3 years. Tell us about it.
Absolutely did. And it was a beautiful, beautiful experience. But as you've pointed out before this interview, I have zero Italian language skills.
Non parlo italiano. I don't believe it. Non credo.
It's very embarrassing. I can say certo,
sì. Certainly. That means certainly.
I can mimic, but I'm telling you something. I sat there. I was an Italian HP student in high school, too, which is even makes this more embarrassing.
What studio? What is that called?
Italian HP. Honors program.
Oh, HP. Okay.
Yeah.
We call it advanced placement here.
Advanced placement, whatever the words are. Yeah. And I did not do very well. I sort of smiled my way through that in Catholic high school.
You have a lovely smile, Joe. Yes.
Well, you know what I wanted to say? If you don't mind me saying, you have all these accomplishments over all these years, and you don't look the age that requires.
What a saint.
I'm kissing up to my
That's
my
all right.
host, my doctor.
He thought we were the same age, and I'm at least 12. He's 2 years younger than my sister. My baby sister is 10 years younger than me.
Well,
so
it's all the same.
I'm already flattered.
It's the oil in the skin, the Italian oil.
It is the skin.
It is.
I do things for my skin.
Yeah. I do too.
We had some beauty experts here, Dr. Claudio Pinto and Mr. Jack McEnroth, who was a star of Project Runway. And Jack and Claudio knew all about the tricks as to keep the face.
I saw him on that show, and he'd be somebody to ask for sure.
Oh, he goes to my gym. No, Jack has been here. And Claudio, they did the show together.
Can we talk about which gym that is, or that's...
David Barton.
Oh,
in fact, we just did a show with two of the employees of David Barton, Brendan and Matt, and we're talking about the gay culture and the gay elitism. That was the most recent article I wrote for both Edge and Huffington Post on how gay men... It's called Why Bother? It's like, why bother getting to know you? What is the purpose of getting to know you? You don't have money, you don't have power... And I'm not attracted to you, so why bother? Hello, how about the rest of the planet? Everybody's supposed to be hot, and in order for you to talk to them, what about the women? You're going to ignore all the women because you're not attracted to women? Come on, guys.
I've not been to David Barton. I'm an Equinox boy myself, and so there's a little bit of that there for sure. Yeah. And but yeah. You get a lot of sort of that attitude.
It's based on insecurity. What we talked about is that as a therapist, the gay shame, the whole thing about that is that many men grew up, even the young ones, have experienced to some degree you're a freak, you don't belong, you're less than. All these, in fact, I attended a seminar just the other day about how people still perceive gays as being limp-wristed and queenie and wearing women's clothes. I mean, hello. I don't know any. I think I may know two people in my experience who might even go into that area among the thousands of men that I've interacted with.
But I think you bring up a great point, because I noticed that things are better. We're talking about it. We're on TV now. There are plays about it, etc. But the gay shame still exists.
Well, tell us about Italy.
Needs to be addressed. Okay, well, first of all,
let's talk about your love affair with that unavailable man.
Joe Gulla arrives in Rome because he had previously lived in Spain, where people were out.
Yeah.
The gay life was everywhere in the local deli and the local stores. It was normal. So I thought,
what city is this? I need to go visit.
Well, it was Madrid and Ibiza. Ibiza kind of makes sense.
Yeah, of course.
But you're sitting there and you're walking around and everyone's making out on, on the corner. So I thought, I have to do the same thing.
Right.
I'm going to go to my people.
Right.
I'm going to go to Rome. Immediately, Dr. Vince, I find out they are living in what we would perceive as the early 70s. It was closeted.
Well, for me, the early 70s was a lot of fun.
Well, no, but it was fun, but it was secret, right?
Exactly.
You weren't just like running around.
We had our places. And the village was gay. It was known to be gay.
And that's what it was. There were places, but you had to go around the corner, down the hallway, give an ID.
Oh, I used to go into different cities. I used to always know where to find the gay bar.
Of course.
In the seediest, most farthest out.
Yeah.
But I used to, my radar got me there.
Well, no, me too. No, I found them. That wasn't the problem. With a flashlight, I got in, only to find out that the culture in general was so closeted. It was literally people who were living with their parents, but that's an Italian thing. They all live with their mom.
Abita con mia madre. You got to live with your madre e padre. You got to take care of your parents.
And let's also say they are shockingly gorgeous, our people.
Of course.
I mean, they look good here, but something about over there. These are everyone, all of them.
I had an affair with one, and when I was in.
Well, one of my shows, not the one I'm promoting today, called Garbo, is about that I was trying to have an affair with one, but it took 3 years.
Did you finally?
Well, that would give away some of the ending, but suffice to say.
All right, don't tell us, because we want you to see the show.
Yes, but I stayed in Rome for 3 years because I fell in love with a bartender. And the bartender showed me all the signs of love and all the feelings of love. And he was very attractive. I was attracted to him. He was attracted to me. We went out every night together. We danced together. I went to his bar. I was a very good patron.
Now, was this a gay bar?
Well, the thing was, it had been a gay bar. So in all of the books I looked up, it said gay bar. It was called Garbo. And that play is called Garbo. Are you familiar?
No, I was wondering where that title came from. I wasn't sure.
Everyone thinks it's about Greta Garbo, and it's not. It's a gay bar. It was a gay bar in Rome. And the day I arrived, this very handsome Italian had taken it over. So he was still undecided about what it would be. But if you really think about it, I think his plan was to sort of be in that atmosphere of, well, it used to be gay, we can still use it as a gay bar kind of situation. But he would never commit that it was. But I went there full throttle, it's a gay bar. So when gay men would come in, I would introduce myself, and it was fun. But my heart belongs to my bartender. And 3 years went by, and it was really the ultimate version of somebody in the closet. And for me, it was the ultimate version of unrequited love, which you hear about, but it's very painful, Dr. Vince. Do you get that in your... Yeah. It's ugly. I mean, it's ugly.
Well, but this wasn't your first unrequited or closeted man that you had a relationship with, right?
Well, the thing was, I find... I love that I'm on the therapy couch with Dr. Vince, but I do find myself, I admit, I'm the guy that's attracted to the straight man who ends up seeming to have feelings for me,